So I didn't even know about this until a friend of mine saw it and then let me know what's going on. So today, TakeShotAction went on a live stream on Hangout and was basically on the verge of death because he started cutting himself and he's talking about suicide. He was highly intoxicated. And then towards the end, a woman came on the Hangout and finally talked him out of it and got him to phone the police and all that stuff. But the reason I'm making this video is not directed to him, mainly because I really don't watch his videos. I'm never really a fan of him, but obviously as someone like myself who helps people, this is suicide related, so I need to say something. What I'm going to relate it to is the absolutely disgusting comments that not only the people in the comments section wrote, but also the people who were on the stream with him, the two people in the beginning. I made a suicide rant a long time ago, and if TakeShotAction, if you are watching this video at any point, or anybody who needs help with suicide, like what happened to him, please click the link below to a video I made about suicide and ways to help yourself get through it. It's a video I made last year. Please click it. I hope it helps him, and I hope it helps anybody else who might be suffering through this. I know I've suffered through it for a lot in my life, chronic depression and suicide attempts, so I hope that video can help, and I really hope if he sees this video, he'll also watch that one. But to the people who were like making comments and the people who were on the friggin' Hangout with him, you know, it was mostly just, again, those traditional lines of things that don't help people, you know, calling the person, the suicide victim, calling them selfish, or being like, you know, you're stupid for doing this. That doesn't help a person. When you're helping somebody, when you're trying to help somebody not commit suicide, you don't say that stuff. Why do you think a suicide victim, when you say, oh, you're just selfish, or you're such a baby, or get over it, why do you think every time, every single suicide victim on the planet responds back with, oh yeah, thanks for that, I guess I'll cut more now? Why do you think they respond like that? Because you make them feel worse about themselves. Holy fuck, and I explained this in the suicide rant, by the way, but when a person is depressed in that state, most of the time they're depressed about something in their own lives. So obviously it's going to be for a selfish reason, because the reason's about themselves, okay? Saying, oh, well, you're selfish, or everyone, or like, you only think about yourself, or think about your family and don't kill yourself, only makes them feel worse, because A, you're calling them selfish, and B, by saying, oh, think about all the people you're hurting, it's like, it's just adding insult to injury. It's like, oh, well, I'm also hurting other people too, and it just makes them feel so much worse about themselves. Do not ever say that to the people who were talking to him in the beginning. I guess they were his friends. Oh my god, I can just tell, because I know psychology, I can tell from watching the stream that he was feeling worse when these people were talking to him, and he didn't really start feeling happy until the lady came towards the end. And to the people commenting, calling him things like selfish or immature or attention-seeking, calling him Onision or sociopathic, you are commenting on a video where a guy is intoxicated and is literally cutting himself on the camera, and you have the nerve to insult and or laugh about his actions. And you call him the sociopath for the actions. Do you know how sociopathic it is to do that? Do you also know how rude it is and how much it's not helping? Calling somebody who cuts or is attempting suicide any name will make them feel worse, but especially ones like attention seeker, things like that. You make the person feel so much worse. Seriously, fuck all the idiots who commented on that fucking live stream. You're a bunch of fucking idiots. I'm really glad. I think he went to a psych ward now or something, or he's in custody or something like that. I really hope he actually gets help, because a lot of psych wards are complete shit, and he will be sent there because when you commit suicide or attempt to commit suicide, you have to be taken to a psych ward. I hope the one that he gets sent to will actually help him, because a lot of them don't help, but hopefully the one he goes to will. And to every single person, or almost every person who fucking commented on that stream, and the people in the stream, not counting the lady, go to fucking hell. Calling a person names because they're in a state of depression that's near death. Who's the real sociopaths? Fucking hell, Onision looks like a fucking god by comparison, and he's a piece of shit. You all should be fucking ashamed of yourself. TakeShot, I really hope you get help. Please.